Yeah, so he's being indicted. This is a question from Court Jester. Did you hear one of the cops is being indicted? I'm assuming you meant indicted here instead of indicated. It's probably your iPhone typing that for you. He was indicted, but not for killing Breonna Taylor. He was indicted for recklessly endangering the lives of Breonna Taylor's neighbors. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that wild? That's some wild shit, man. That is some wild shit. So here's a score, folks. The first time, I think the first case I ever really remembered being really wrapped into was the Rodney King beating in the video, and then the subsequent LA riots. I was 12 at the time, and it kind of jumped off. I remember that injustice. The next case that I was really involved with was the Oj Simpson trial, and whatever. But no commentary on that. I just remember it because that came right afterwards. But then there was like a big gap. And I think it was a big gap because I was like busy, going to college and all that kind of stuff. The next major trial that I remember was the Trayvon Martin trial. Like I said, there's a big gap. And in the Trayvon Martin trial, what they told us is that this innocent teenager who was literally minding his own business, because he defended himself from a man or against a man who was hunting him down as a vigilante. They told us in that trial that Trayvon Martin was the bad guy and George Zimmerman was the hero. In fact, George Zimmerman, still to this day, signs autographs on bags of Skittles because Trayvon Martin was coming back from the store with the Arizona iced tea and a bag of Skittles. And so now, for a good portion of America, George Zimmerman is a hero, so much so that he signs autographs on bags of Skittles. Then, I don't remember the trial, but I do remember Tamir Rice next. A kid who was playing with a toy gun, a 12-year-old kid who was playing with a toy gun. And then I thought about Jonathan Crawford. Name just came across my mind. Corey Jones, my friend. But let me go back to Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice, 12-year-old at a park, playing with a toy gun. Officers, we saw the video. Officers drove in, and in 2 seconds, you can count it. 1, 2. They didn't ask questions. They didn't ascertain anything. They pulled up and they shot Tamir Rice. But America has told us that the cop was a hero and Tamir Rice was the villain. Okay. Let's keep going. John Crawford killed in a Walmart. Police officers don't ask the questions. They see him and they shoot him. In case after case after case, what they have to do to maintain their power without there ever being a successful threat mounted against that power is that they have to convince you, and they have to convince not even you, they have to convince a jury, which is pretty damn easy, of our peers. They are no peers of ours because they inherently view Tamir Rice as the villain and the cops that kill him as a hero. They inherently view Breonna Taylor as the villain and the cops that killed her as the hero. These are the people that they are calling our peers. Peers who look at us and instantly would believe that we are the villain and that the cops are the hero no matter what the cop does.